first encounter with an MRI scan was 2010. I knew I had to have this scan. It was important, so I had to go through with it.
I'd mentioned it to a few people and they'd said it's quite an enclosed space, it's quite noisy, it can be quite noisy. Mildly apprehensive, but certainly not anxious.
Here at the Scanner Centre, we appreciate that some of you might be apprehensive about your scan, but I'd like to reassure you that we're all very experienced in looking after you and making this as easy an experience as possible. That way you get that essential treatment and diagnosis that you need.
I was nightmare patient, and then the dreaded MRI was mentioned. Obviously they knew I was nervous because I was shaking like a leaf, and they did take the time. They walked me around the machine, which I thought was really, really good.
Claustrophobia is an issue, but when you're being treated with really expensive therapies, we really need to make sure that patients are responding to treatment. And that precision of knowing when a person's responding and when a person's not responding, that can only be done by an MRI.
So I'm Geraldine, one of the radiographers, and what I'm going to do to start off with is go through your questionnaire. I know you've completed it beautifully, but I want to make sure that everything's correct so we know that you're safe to have the scan. To confirm then, you've had nothing done to your heart, no pacemaker, stents or anything like that?
No.
Brilliant. No type of brain surgery, anything done to your face? Lovely. You've never had any metal go into your body or your eyes as an accident or anything else like that? Okay, brilliant. What we'll do in a moment, then we'll get you ready for your scan. I appreciate you've come metal-free with your clothing, but we'll get you to pop into the change room, remove any of your jewellery. You haven't got anything like hair clips, and then do you have any sort of hearing aids, any contact lenses that have got coloured metal in, any sort of dentures or nothing like that? Fantastic. And you've signed to say as well that you've removed.
Everyone looks after you from entry all the way to the end, so you are very well looked after.
Brilliant. If you want to come on out then, right, we'll get you through.
Once you're changed, the technician will take you through to the scanning room.
This is my colleague Rachel. So as I will say, the scanner is quite shallow. If you'd like to have a look on the back, we'll see what I mean about it being all open. Okay, yeah, perfect, yeah.
So I'll lay down, they'll cover me with a blanket, give me a button to call if I need to have them stop for anything.
Buzzer to get our attention.
There's a prismatic mirror which reflects off so I can see pictures on the wall, which are very pretty.
You've got that mirror there so you can look out and see.
And so I just lay there, they'll feed me instructions through the headpiece.
Okay, can you hear me all right there?
It's quite simple and they're communicative all the way through.
In a moment, would you like me to put some music on?
As you're going through, you can actually see the technicians in the room, so it's very reassuring.
About 30 seconds, just going to start now, so if you keep nice and still for me.
On the form is, do you have any tattoos? And unfortunately I have. Well, fortunately, I'm pleased with my tattoos. I had this one done in the UK and this one done abroad, and I was thinking, as soon as I saw it on the form, I was thinking, oh, okay, that's it, I can't have a scan. And then the lady said that, no, if it irritates you, just let us know. This is the most amazing piece of machinery, really loud. If anybody says it's not loud, they are not in the same machine as me.
The first time I came here, I didn't really know it would be so loud. And there was a moment, I guess about half an hour in, the machine just got really, really loud. And I honestly believed it was a fire alarm, a fire drill here, and that I'd been lifting the machine. And I was worried that they would forget me, that everybody else would be running for lives, etc., and I'd be stuck in the machine. Of course, now I know that that's absolutely par for the course, but I didn't know it then.
So some people find the scanner very noisy, other people don't notice the noise very much at all. Some people find the space being enclosed uncomfortable, other people really like it, find it comforting and warm, and there's somewhere they can go and have a little bit of a sleep. So we have a whole variety of different patients come along, and different patients have their own different needs and they have different ways of coping. You know, that's the human condition.
The noise itself is reduced considerably with ear defenders and it was fine.
Being in that enclosed space doesn't bother me. It's just a very light hum. So for me, it was fine, and I don't even have the music on. I just closed my eyes and maybe fell asleep.
It's for my benefit that I come here. It's a massively important diagnostic tool, and I come because I want early warning.
I was never not going to have this scan. I was having this scan because, you know, I wanted them to be able to treat me to the best of their abilities.
MRI is a key diagnostic for a number of organs, including the brain, the breast, and the prostate. For example, we can see something smaller than a pea in the middle of your prostate gland or in your breast. If that is not diagnosed in time, that could kill you. That needs to be found and that needs to be treated, and only MRI can do this.
The guys here at the Scanner Centre are very, very professional, incredibly efficient, but also acutely aware that some people are bothered by having scans and therefore working to put you at ease and to make you as comfortable as possible.
When you feel nervous about something, tell them. They will ask you anyway, 9 times out of 10. If they haven't asked you, ask them, and they'll do their very best to make sure that you're comfortable. You know, people get stiff on there, people get scared on there. They know all of those things. Let them help you, and then you'll be 10 times better off.
Right.
And then the scanning noise, do you know that one?
Yeah, you get, well, there's a few.
Okay.
You get different types, but normally it's
Okay.
and then you get the alien section.
Oh, the alien.
The alien section, and they warn you about the alien section because it makes the bed vibrate. I'm feeling happy. This is science for you.